No, no!
Man, my heart was racing like crazy when I thought voting time was gonna start, but, well, if you think about it rationally, there's no way what's gonna happen. We haven't done this bit yet. Most of the players probably figured that out too. You're the only one who didn't know. Isn't that right, mon ami? Hey, how much longer are you planning to sulk? Let's get along like we always do. All right, you passed. Friendship is measured by how long you can stand silence when you're all alone with someone else. So, mon ami and I are the bestest of friends. Don't say such stupid things. I hate you so much right now. Enough! Why do I have to be hated that much? Besides the fact that you snap at me like that, I don't trust you at all. Not even a teensy tiny 1mm bit. How sad. Was that mon ami? I think that was mon ami. Just trusting your friend is much more shameful than being betrayed by that friend, you know? We aren't friends in the first place. Then as your older brother, let me say this. You're not even my brother. It's sad to live a life without friendship. That's even sadder than watching a high school rom-com full of guys. Well, there may be some demand for that. I fell for it. I totally took the man bait. Okay. All right. Sure.
I'm Monami. By now, there's nothing more for me to say. Anyway, my chest is full of pride right now. Everyone is united against despair. They're totally awesome.
Uh-huh.
That's why I'm gonna fight too.
By giving Monokuma the silent treatment?
I will fight the only way I can. I'm gonna show that guy my fearsome retaliation.
What's you being silent gonna do?
That's basically it.
Okay. No,
So if
don't
we're
forget to
working
say
together,
regularly
where do
this
we
time, huh?
start? With the cause of death missing from the Monokuma file?
Why don't we try removing all our preconceived notions before we discuss this? In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear. It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities. That's what I think.
Other possibilities. Huh.
If something other than the spear killed Nagito, all I can think of is the knife stabbed into his hand, but...
That was definitely a gruesome wound, but it wouldn't be the fatal wound, don't you think?
If you think the cuts on his legs and left arm aren't the fatal wounds...
Are we finished already?
I feel like it's possible that we overlooked something.
Overlooked, huh?
Then let's bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other. That might clear some things up.
Exactly! We should cooperate at a time like this.
A fatal wound that wasn't the spear. We don't even know if it actually exists, but if it does, we need to find out what it is no matter what. Well, immediately, I already know it's gonna be the Monokuma special poison. That's literally the only thing that we haven't mentioned that I'm curious about.
Different fatal wound.
That's literally the only thing that could have possibly murdered
It's not the knife
him.
in his right hand, right?
And if, like I said, and like I predicted with Big Brain, what's his face? Jesus Christ, why am I forgetting his name? Nagito, that he put poison in the water bombs or whatever, then that would make sense. He got one of us to kill him, basically. But, like, how did he determine that the poison would kill him before the goddamn spear falling into his fucking abdomen would? Seems kind of stupid, but okay. Nagito, I guess.
It's not the other wounds, right?
With all those wounds, maybe he simply bled to death.
There's no way he burned to death.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
Yes.
I agree with that.
Good job, Sonia.
That's it. I totally forgot about that possibility.
That poison we found in his fridge that was half empty.
If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
Poison? It is true that poison is not something we can see, but why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
I remember, when I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, I discovered something really strange. Inside the refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
Poison?
Additionally, that's a poison made specifically for killing. I see. Now that you mention it, there's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all.
If poison was the cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito's body.
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
I see. You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
What does that mean?
But even if blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood, there's no way we'd notice them easily, right?
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
That's also a possibility.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
He didn't. I 100% think he put some in the bombs that he made us throw, and that he was the one that tampered with the fire equipment, like Sonia said.
His left hand was tied up and gripping the spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck in it.
If it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible he consumed it in advance.
No, the warning label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant.
Then it's impossible. Both his hands were full just before he died.
And this is when the hardtail appears.
You're totally overvaluing that tail.
His mouth was covered with duct tape, you know. If he wanted to drink poison, how'd he get it past his lips?
If there's no way he could have drank the poison, it might be impossible. Just kidding. It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
Didn't the bottle say something about like gas? I thought it said something about gas, like it turning into a poisonous gas with heavy air or something like that, right? So like it could have killed him even if it was vaporized, is what the bottle specifically said, right?
Are there any left?
Hell no! No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear.
Since we've already ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really killed him.
Jackie, did you not read the label?
Operation Elimination Method. The hint should be written on the poison's warning label.
Okay, there you go.
Maybe.
The way the poison entered Nagito's body, the answer is written on the warning label. I should think carefully and try to remember this. Oh, another logic dive? We've had more logic dives than, what are those called? Slashy battles? The side-by-side battles or whatever? I'm kind of surprised. But I'm not complaining. Those slashy battles are kind of annoying. Okay. What state was the poison in when Nagito was affected? Gas. Easy. Too easy. Too easy for Big Brain. I'm the best goddamn surfer in the world, boy. Oh, never mind. Oh my god. I should have hopped on the side things. How did the poison enter Nagito's body? I would assume through his nose. Because he has to breathe. How do you distinguish who killed him? Like, how do you know what gas came from what grenade? Is the thing. So like, is it literally gonna be a random person that killed him, or? Oh, only 2 questions this time. Okay.
It's all coming together. What if instead of drinking the poison, we assume he inhaled it?
Inhaled?
It's written on the poison's warning label.
This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, the liquid is very dangerous when vaporized.
Dangerous when vaporized. In other words, breathing in the gas is fatal.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose!
And that's why Monokuma also literally kicked us out to let the factory air out, right?
Breathed that poisonous gas inside the warehouse? But if poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse, why didn't it kill us?
Because Monokuma kicked us out, remember? The reason we didn't breathe in the poisonous gas, Jesus Christ, I should be able to explain the mystery too. Well, I guess the water might have dampened it or something.
The sprinklers in the warehouse. Thanks to those, we didn't inhale that poison gas.
And Monokuma kicked us out as well, right?
The poison gas disappeared because of the sprinklers? It wasn't the fire?
Well, this was also written on the poison's warning label.
In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes and is susceptible to hydrolysis. Oh, right, hydrolysis. That's probably got something to do with water. So it probably broke down because of water molecules or some shit. Who knows? So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications.
Of course! Hydrolysis! The chemical bonds that form the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers!
Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
So if we literally crawled in, then we would have died instantly, basically.
But Nagito was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it, huh?
If it meets the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility anymore.
Yeah, the true cause of Nagito's death was poisoning. The wounds on his body, the spear in his stomach, it was all to keep us from learning the truth.
So what?
Huh?
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what? In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right? Then enough already!
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died. Yeah, that still sounds like a suicide.
Nope. Because he put them in the goddamn grenades. Big brain over here. He put them in the goddamn grenades so that one of us would throw it and accidentally kill him, thus making the whole mystery unsolvable because you don't know what gas came from what grenade. Basically, so he's, in all honesty, just saying another big fuck you to everybody.
Well, with this, we have a clearer picture. We've also determined the true cause of death. All right, all the mysteries should be solved now. We should get on with the voting time, right?
Well, but...
What? There's still more?
I mean, not all the mysteries have been solved yet. In the end, Nagito's motive is still unclear. Did he commit the big S just so that we can kill every one of us? Was that really his motive? Is that really okay?
Hey, what happened? There's no reason to wonder about that stuff anymore, you know.
You think you guys would be a little more careful at least, because this whole trial hinges on how you get to live, or whether you get to live or not, right? So, like, be a bit more careful, why don't you? Nagito's motive, Nagito's malice. Is this really okay? Can we really finish it here? No, that can't be.
There might have been an accomplice.
Huh?
Chiaki, what did you just say?
If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
Anything that looked like poison?
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
If Nagito really brought the poison to the warehouse, then the thing that would have been left behind is the container.
I see!
The container were the fire bombs.
Are you talking about the container
Or
the poison was
the
kept in?
fire grenades.
Yeah. If Nagito brought it, it's strange we couldn't find that container anywhere, right?
He can't carry around poison without putting it in a container?
Well, no, it's originally liquid, so...
Yeah, that was written on the warning label.
Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or a plastic container away from the sunlight.
The container probably melted in the fire.
I don't think glass would fully melt in like 10 seconds of fire.
It's probably plastic or glass, right? There's no way it'd completely incinerate. Even the plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely burn up, you know?
Then, does that mean someone got rid of the container?
So that's why you mentioned an accomplice.
That is impossible. I mean, an accomplice? It is just too...
I know it's not that, personally, but
Like, does that really matter all that much?
it does. Because the grenades. I've been saying this all the goddamn time since the beginning of the class trial. The grenades. It's the grenades.
I mean, even if he had an accomplice, it doesn't change the fact that Nagito still committed suicide.
Technically he did, but technically he didn't.
You're right. Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
Ah, you're right. You're totally right. That's totally it.
Right? Isn't it okay to close this case yet? I'm not in the mood for unexpected twists.
It's not an accident, though. I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to get hurt anymore by hurting someone else. Everyone's tired of doubting everyone else. I also feel that way. That's why I want to rule this as just Nagito, big S. If I do that, nobody here has to get hurt. But
That's no good.
Huh?
I feel like Nagito is seeing through us. By calling this Nagito's suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else. But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us. He'd probably say something like, "So that's the extent of your hopes."
So Nagito's ghost is whispering to you, huh?
yeah, he's being a prick still.
The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga. Still, that's pretty messed up.
Shut up! You just be quiet.
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same as before, right?
No, it's the grenades.
Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless, right?
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is? Like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison from the crime scene.
But I just can't imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
It's fine, okay? There are some things we're better off not knowing.
Not when it comes to matters of life and death. Like literally this class trial.
And we probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
Or it's the fire grenades. There you go, Hajime. My boy solved it. He has the big brain now. What is this feeling just now? Even though it was brief, it was like a strong flash of light running through the back of my head. Maybe what Akane said just now might be a new clue. From here, I might be able to reach the answer. The way Nagito brought the poison, which means the thing he used as a container was... Here we go, baby! It's time! He did it! My boy has big brain. Fire. What's... I didn't mean to do that. Is it... Bruh. I think I'm gonna die. Or I'm gonna make it by the skin of my teeth. Hell yeah. Okay.
I got it!
Jesus Christ.
I see. I got it.
Huh?
The fire grenades. Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported it to the warehouse.
Oh shit, he put it in just one of them, not all of them. So it's basically a gotcha game. He basically just say a random person threw one of the fire grenades and then it accidentally had poison in one of them. So this person was the killer and you can't figure that out because it was random. You guys didn't know which ones you grabbed to begin with. Oh, I thought he put poison in all of them. Okay, that makes sense.
He used one of the fire grenade canisters?
Yeah, the container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away by someone. Instead, it was in a container that didn't need to be taken away in the first place. As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse, it can be hidden with the other fire grenades we used, so there's no need to dispose of the container later.
That bastard. He totally knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
He betted on it. He literally tampered with the fire equipment beforehand, right? That's why Sonia said that there were more fire equipments before. Something like that.
Which means, did Nagito exchange the contents of a fire grenade?
Yeah,
Yeah, that has to be it.
sounds like it.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit, but the canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the lid.
It's the little thing we found, like the mayonnaise container thingy.
You just have to peel off that seal and swap the insides, right?
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
There was. The little container sealer thingy was in his room.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
Hajime. Could it be?
If so, then there's no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of one of the fire grenades.
Seriously? That's impossible. Miss Sonia just said so right now.
I don't care what Sonia said.
Sonia's words are proof that the poison was swapped with the contents of a fire grenade.
Huh?
Sonia's words contain a clue that the contents of the fire grenade were swapped. Where is it? Here.
I can prove it with this.
I didn't realize it was aluminum.
Take a look. We found this under Nagito's bed when we were investigating his cottage.
Huh? That's just a piece of trash.
No, that is not just a piece of trash. The seal I saw on that fire grenade matched this. It is the same aluminum.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's bed?
There's more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito's room.
We also found a glove and masks, which indicates he was messing with the poison, and the half-empty bottle of poison. There's that.
We also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed, too.
Did he use those when he put the poison inside the fire grenade?
Yeah, I assume he didn't want to die before his plan.
It's a dangerous poison after all. He took extreme caution when swapping them.
So what's the issue? Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in, and died,
But
right?
who threw it, Kazuichi?
So in the end, he still fucking committed suicide. Enough already!
I don't think that's how Monokuma's gonna rule it. You're giving him too much benefit of the doubt.
You're right.
No.
If the canister wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
See, I told you. The conclusion is still the same. Nagito committed suicide. End of story.
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice. That was just my misunderstanding.
You're right.
In actuality, the truth is even more horrifying.
One of us unwittingly did it.
What did you say?
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
What the hell? Do you still want to keep going?
Is this not settled? There is no denying that Nagito's death was a suicide.
There is literally all of the denying that his death was the big S. What are you talking about?
No, it's not.
Chiaki?
I'm sorry, but I just realized it.
Realized what?
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison. So when was it deployed in the warehouse? When did Nagito breathe in the poison? When I thought along those lines, that's when I realized it.
What a jerk. Jesus Christ.
Find truth?
It probably happened at the same time.
The moment the fire grenades were brought and the moment Nagito breathed in that poison were the same, could it be when we all threw the fire
I
grenades.
see.
Yep. One of us
Are you saying
killed him without
it
knowing.
was when we all threw the fire grenades?
Yeah, I think so. When we all threw the grenades to put out the fire in the warehouse, the poison was deployed. And it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito.
If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was...
One of us.
What the heck?
One of us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
Hold on a sec. Then Nagito was...
It would mean he didn't kill himself.
In a roundabout way, he did, but like literally he didn't. Literally speaking.
What the heck? You said so yourself! You said Nagito committed suicide!
Then who killed Nagito?
You mean, who's the actual killer, right?
Do you know?
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
Huh? The person who prepared the poison fire grenade that... Well... It was Nagito, but I don't think that's how Monokuma's gonna count it. He's probably gonna say who released the poison into the air near Nagito in the first place.
I see.
That's probably what he's gonna say, right?
It was Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
Then who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the poison grenade?
It was also Nagito, but that's literally not how that's gonna be counted. That's
see.
Monokuma is probably gonna say again.
That was also Nagito.
He's probably gonna say who threw the fire grenade that killed him. That's gonna be the cause of death, not who prepared everything beforehand. That's not how that works. Because if one person prepares a method to kill another person, and then another person takes that same method the other person prepared and then kills that person with it, it's gonna be the person who killed the person with the method, not who prepared the method. That doesn't make any sense. So this is not useful. This does not pertain to the murder.
Hey, how many times are you gonna ask the same damn question?
The next question will be my last. Considering all the facts up till now, why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
The reason Nagito set the warehouse on fire to make someone throw the poison under the guise of it being a fire grenade. Yeah.
See.
There you go.
Don't tell me.
We're kind of screwed here. Because we're basically playing Russian roulette. One out of, what, 7 people could have possibly killed him? Accidentally? So, one of us is gonna die even though we didn't mean to kill someone. That's fucked up, bro.
He set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
He set the fire just so we'd put it out? Why'd he do that?
It was a trap.
A trap?
Preparing the poison. Creating a reason for us to throw the poison. It was all a trap to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
All of us threw it. Nobody knows who threw what grenade.
I don't know. The person who threw it probably didn't know either.
Huh? Could it be... Was that Nagito's trap?
Yep.
This wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do, and for that reason. He put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades. Setting up a murder nobody can solve. That was Nagito's true goal.
How the hell are we gonna figure this out?
What?
Are we just gonna play the guessing game?
What the hell?
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him?
So in reality, he literally stabbed himself, slashed himself, stabbed himself again, dropped a big ass spear into his abdomen to stab himself with. All for show. The real murder was the poison. Damn.
To do that, he set a trap to force someone to kill him. The poison grenade and the fire were traps. That's why the curtain was the fire's origin point. All the fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the floor. Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison, and then...
Hold on! If that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death!
It kinda was, because if the poison Like, well, can you? I don't know, that's a bit iffy.
It might be the poison's fault he let go of the spear, but the actual cause of death could be either one.
Even so, the poison is what caused him to let go of the spear.
That's right! Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison!
Yeah, I figured.
Are you fucking serious?
This is Monokuma we're talking about, bro.
That was his trap all along. Even the wounds all over his body. It was all to mess with the evidence for what actually happened.
An octagon is a shape with 8 sides, bro. An octagon is a shape with 8 sides.
His true goal was creating a murder that nobody can solve. He wanted to prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
He probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out. After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end. However, he also prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved. As you solve mysteries and bolster your hope, a huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces. For those of you who believe there are no unsolvable mysteries, that is when you finally taste despair. Meaning, he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this trick. Not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played on you, as expected of Nagito.
I gotta give him props for the intricate nature of his goddamn murder, I will say.
That's totally messed up. That's so fucked up.
It is, but I mean, not any more messed up than him stabbing himself 20 bajillion times in each leg and then torturing himself, basically. So.
It is my fault, because I told you all about the fire grenades.
Yeah, but yeah.
I am so sorry. Please vote me as the killer.
That's literally not gonna help. If you didn't throw the grenade, you're literally just killing everybody else, including yourself.
That's not the fucking issue here.
It's not Miss Sonia's fault. This is all Nagito's
Even if it
doing.
was her fault in a roundabout way, that's not who Monokuma's judging as the murderer. He's judging the murderer as the person who threw the poison bomb specifically. And we don't know who that is, so.
But what should we do? How can we even figure out who the killer is?
It's impossible.
Impossible?
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we couldn't make a decision. That's why we're at an impasse.
However, Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
That's right. There's no way he'd be able to figure that out with just his surveillance cameras.
Well, he probably saw Nagito tampering with the fire grenade, so he probably knows which grenade he tampered with, so.
If Monokuma doesn't know, this trial doesn't count. Isn't that right?
You know, I don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass surveillance cameras or whatever. I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all times.
So hypothetically speaking, if 2 people were doing the hanky-spanky, would you know? Would you be able to sense the sex with your brain? Is that how that works? Anyways, we're moving on from that.
I know you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia. And one of those visits seemed to take a while.
Oh, damn. He answered my question. She was doing the thing.
Please stop! I will never become queen!
How can you? You're such I mean, how can you have such an awful power?
So, of course this trial still counts. Do your very best to guess who the killer is.
Yes, he says. How the hell are we supposed to do that?
We don't got much of a choice, bro.
Is giving up all we can do?
No, it's too early to give up.
Is there any way to figure out who the killer is?
Even though it's just a hunch, it's possible that it's probably... There's one way, I think.
This is gonna be interesting.
Really? Hey, is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time from the beginning? I want to make sure my hunch is correct. Hajime, please.
Sure. That's right, it doesn't matter if the trial is over yet. Even though I don't know who killed Nagito, it should be clear what kind of trap he set, and I have to do it, even if it leads to despair.
I got it. Let's do this then.
Closing arguments? Okay, this is gonna be wonky. Oh, I guess not. This is basically Nagito's whole setup, right? What was inside Nagito's refrigerator? The poison. He put on his thingy-majiggy. He peeled off the aluminum right before switching the poison. He removed the lid. Yep. And then he successfully swapped out the bomb. He went to the break room and he put it back with the other ones. And then he did the big boogaloo, you caught me monologuing moment. He set up the dominoes to fall. He set up the speaker. He tied himself up. He stabbed himself literally hardcore. He propped up the knife with the Monokuma plush. The reason we went to the warehouse is because of the fire. Yep, everybody threw the grenades, and then inside the thrown fire grenade was poison. Okay, I think we had one for Nagito holding the spear, so he was holding the spear with his left hand. The lighter with the Monokuma panels. Beyond the Monokuma panel was the lighter lit, right? Perfect. Monokuma's special poison was in his refrigerator. Yeah, right here. His whole body wasn't tied up. His right arm. This doesn't fit into here. Wait, what was that? Sneak attacking my left hand with the knife. In order to hurt himself. Oh, was this? Wait a second. Oh, like he silenced himself? Oh, okay. That could have been a bit better worded, but sure. I'll tie the burned rope onto my right arm. Nagito propped up the knife with something. The reason we went to the warehouse was the fire. What made the spear fall? The poison. And what's missing? The reason we went to the warehouse, was it because of the bombs? No. Is there one more set? Nagito propped up the knife with something. What am I missing? His whole body wasn't tied up. This one. The video message is why we went to the warehouse, right? This is Nagito propped up the knife with the Monokuma plush. And this is the reason why we went to the warehouse. All right, perfect.
That happened in this case.
Big brain.
The person who actually arranged this incident was the victim, Nagito Komaeda. He kept a specific item inside his cottage that he needed for his plan. Monokuma's special poison, which he brought with him from the Octagon. Using the gloves and gas mask that he got from the military base, Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the plushie factory break room with that poison. When he did that, a specific item was left as evidence, the blue aluminum seal on the grenade. With that, Nagito finished making the poisoned fire grenade, took it with him to the factory, and put it back with the rest of the grenades in the break room. The next morning, Nagito appeared before us and declared that he hid a bomb somewhere. While we were looking for the bomb, that's when Nagito headed over to the goods warehouse. In order to set up a fire, Nagito arranged the Monokuma panels in a line going from the door to the curtain and placed an oil lighter in front of it. From there, Nagito set his insane plan in motion. First, he hung the spear that he took from Nezumi Castle from the ceiling girder by its cord. Then he tied his arms and legs at the back of the warehouse with rope. However, he burnt off the rope on his right arm beforehand. In doing so, he made sure that only his right hand was free, while his remaining arm and legs were tied up. As he gripped the tip of the rope hanging over the ceiling girder with his left hand, he lay down face up, just beneath the dangling spear. But this was just the beginning of Nagito's plan. And then, he did something no one could have predicted. First, he covered his mouth with duct tape, and after making sure he was unable to scream, he stabbed himself with the knife multiple times in his left arm and in both of his thighs. Finally,
God
he
damn.
popped the knife on the plushie and slammed his right hand onto the blade. He didn't just want us to think he was tied up, he also wanted us to think he'd been tortured. Through all this, Nagito never let go of the spear. His plan still wasn't over. In fact, it was just about to begin. Meanwhile, we finally arrived at the plushie factory and found Nagito's message. After seeing his message, we instantly made our way to the warehouse. But that was part of Nagito's plan. We opened the door to the warehouse, which inadvertently started the Monokuma panel domino effect. The panels fell one after another until they reached the lighter, tipped it over, and ignited the curtain. Shocked by the sudden fire, we rushed to the factory's break room to obtain some fire-extinguishing grenades. We then aimed for the fire's origin point, which was the curtain, and unloaded the entire supply. It never occurred to us that one of those grenades was the poison grenade that Nagito had prepared. The poison sank to the floor, instantly vaporizing due to the intense heat, and spread everywhere. The poison gas quickly drifted to the curtain at the back of the warehouse, where Nagito was. Also, Monokuma's poison has a unique quality in which it becomes heavier than air when vaporized. That poison gas completely surrounded the area where Nagito lay face up on the floor. There, Nagito inhaled the poison, and if it didn't instantly kill him, he certainly lost consciousness. Which caused him to let go of the rope in his left hand, and the falling spear plunged into his stomach. This is all the information related to Nagito's plan.
What a... Wow.
His true intention
Intricate
was to
as
set
hell.
one of us up as the killer. At this time, we still don't know who the killer is, because the killer wasn't aware they killed someone. Try as we might, we cannot reach that truth. That was Nagito's trap. In conclusion, the fact that we can't determine the killer's identity.
Damn. Joke's on us, I guess.
This should be the truth behind Nagito's trap.
How about it, Chiaki? Will that help you figure out who the killer is?
Chiaki?
Just as I thought. It's impossible, isn't it?
You say we just have to vote for someone?
What Hajime said is probably true. That's part of the reason why I thought it was a little strange. Did Nagito really not care who the killer was?
Huh?
He said this to us earlier.
It's gonna be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all, there's no way hope can lose. Absolute hope can break through any despair. Can never lose in a... I'm sorry, that's a run-on sentence. Absolute hope can break through any despair, can never lose in a place like this. That's confusing sentence. And not only that, I believe in you all. I believe in the time we spent together.
That feeling of belief is at the heart of his trick. He believed we'd notice the fire grenades. He believed we'd try to extinguish the flames. And he believed we'd fall into his trap.
Right.
By believing in us, Nagito was able to put his life-threatening plan into effect.
What do you mean, believe?
And what's wrong with that?
There's one more thing, remember? Something that Nagito believed in from the bottom of his heart. I want you to try to remember what that is.
What Nagito believed in? Oh. His ultimate luck? So he used his luck to get a certain person to throw it?
I see! Nagito believed in his talent as the ultimate lucky student.
After all this time we spent together, I believe in you guys. And more than anything, I believe in my ultimate luck. So it's definitely gonna be alright.
Guess the last thing he could believe in was his own talent.
Is that how his ability works? His ability's just like, he gets lucky based on whatever the hell he wants, not what would potentially happen to him, I guess? I always figured luck was something like if something was gonna happen to you, it'd be good instead of bad, but I guess it also corresponds to stuff he wants to do. I guess that makes sense. That's how he got cleaning duty in the first case or whatever, right?
That's not so strange, really. Most of us here have been relying on the same thing.
But, in his case, it was pretty remarkable, wasn't it? It almost seemed like he had blind faith in it.
You're right. The same thing happened when he cleared the final dead room at the funhouse.
It wasn't life-threatening at all. It was just a little escape game that ended up with some Russian roulette. Russian roulette? It's a game where you load one bullet in a gun, spin the cylinder, yep. Ah, so that's how you're supposed to play it. Though it would have been fine if I only used one bullet, huh? I guess it was just as Monami said. Huh? I misunderstood and thought that I had to take one bullet out of the cylinder, so that's how I did it. That's only a 1 in 6 chance of surviving. But I'm still alive. After all, the only good thing about me is how lucky I am. Yep. And he did the same thing when the first killing happened at the old building near the hotel. He depending on his luck and was able to get cleaning duty like he wanted. Yeah. Good callback. That's right, I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty. You just relied on your luck? It's not just about luck, it's my true talent. It's trash, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know? Huh? I'm left with the red mark? For someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem to be very lucky right now. At that time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky, but it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty just like I wanted.
But his luck doesn't have anything to do with the case this time, right?
I just thought... it was strange that it doesn't connect to anything.
Huh?
He factored in his belief in us. But for some reason, he didn't factor in his own luck. No, there's no way. I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about.
What did he do?
You know, he wasn't just after anybody. He probably had a target. A target he was aiming for all along. A person to set up as the killer.
Oh, the traitor. Wait, so he used his luck to get the traitor to throw the grenade? And then he hoped that this class trial would reveal the traitor? I guess?
A target? Who?
But why would he do that for people who he considered trash after reading information about them or whatever? Because like he got all like loosey-goosey and pissed off at everybody and dismissive of everybody after reading all the lore about them, right?
The target's true identity. Even Nagito didn't know it. That's why he relied on being the ultimate lucky student and incorporated that luck into his plan.
God damn, these ultimate abilities are ridiculous.
As long as he had his luck, he believed the target he was after would pick up the fire grenade.
You mean he left his plan to luck?
So are we just basically hoping that the traitor reveals themselves?
He risked his life for that?
He probably risked his life just so his ultimate luck could decide this.
Who is it? Who's the target Nagito is after?
No, I don't even have to ask. I should already know the answer. The traitor.
I
Yeah.
see. That's it? The traitor. Nagito was after the traitor, huh?
Then he relied on his luck to weed out the traitor?
Nagito didn't know who the traitor was until the very end. All he could do was rely on his own luck.
Then what he said in his video message...
It won't work with just any student handbook. If you want to disarm the bomb, you have to use the traitor student handbook. To be honest, I found out who the traitor was after secretly monitoring everyone's activities, but I was a little annoyed that they never came forward.
So he was just bluffing.
That's probably true. By that point, his plan should have already been in motion.
Then it's just as Nagito said at the beginning. His purpose was to weed out the traitor. If we'd just believed in what Nagito said, we would have reached the answers much quicker. Would we have? I don't know if we would have. The reason this took so damn long, was it really because we didn't believe in him? No, it was because he was a psychopath who made it look like the goddamn big S instead of like straightforward.
But if he just wanted to out the traitor, he didn't have to go this far and make that person the killer. Damn it! We're all in a huge bind because of that.
It means he wants us to beat the traitor.
By finding out who the traitor is, our hopes will shine even brighter by overcoming that despair. That's something he'd say.
Mon ami, it looks like you've got something you want to say. But you better just keep your mouth shut.
And that concludes my argument. Nagito's plan was to make the traitor kill him. What are you gonna do? Are you guys gonna believe me?
He relied on his luck to aim for the target, but he didn't even know who he was aiming for. Sounds way too unbelievable to haven't actually happened, but
The only thing we can do is believe.
If we don't, then we'd just be relying on our luck when we cast our votes.
But even if we do believe, what should we do?
yeah, unless the traitor comes forward, there's literally no way to figure out who threw the grenade, so...
I mean, if we don't know who the target is, there's no way we can even vote.
You are absolutely right. It is hard to think the traitor would reveal themselves now.
If, by chance, the traitor revealed themselves during that bomb scare, what would have happened? Would it have stopped Nagito from acting so reckless?
Huh?
But they couldn't help it. Even if they wanted to reveal themselves, they couldn't do it.
Are you the traitor?
Because they weren't created to do that.
What does that mean? They weren't created to do that? Created? What do you mean by that? Are you a humanoid robot? Are you a robot? Is this my big brain prediction true? Is she like a robot that was made in the Monobeast factory to specifically be the traitor?
Chiaki?
Oh no, not best girl.
What's wrong, Chiaki? Get a hold of yourself!
That's why I want you guys to guess.
You want us to guess?
Yeah, I want you to guess.
What? What does that mean?
She wants us to vote for her. She's giving herself up without saying it. Because I guess she wasn't programmed that way?
Who do you think it is, Hajime? Who do you think the Future Foundation sent to infiltrate your group as the traitor?
Why?
A traitor who's not allowed to think that they're different from everyone else.
Why?
A traitor who can only interact with everyone as a traitor.
Why?
Because that's the nature of their existence. They can only exist as a traitor.
Seriously, why?
Who do you think is the traitor? Hajime, please.
That fucking sucks.
It's... you? Chiaki, you're the traitor?
Please! Hold on!
You totally guessed right. Just as expected. Yep, you're correct. I'm the traitor. The agent sent by the Future Foundation to hide among you all is me.
Damn it. Why? This is nonsense. Why? Why does that make sense?
Hey, Chiaki. Are you being serious right now?
Chiaki is the traitor? That is a lie, right? Surely you must be joking.
I'm sorry. It's the truth.
Hey, what are you saying sorry for?
What does this mean? You... Up till now... You've been tricking us?
I guess, but it seems like an inability to tell us is more of why she did it. And also, she didn't really do anything bad. Like, literally, she was kind of living through it with everybody.
What? We were not tricked! After all, we have been working together all this time. We have been helping each other all this time. Chiaki, being a traitor, being a member of that horrifying Future Foundation, that is obviously a lie.
Please, wait! The Future Foundation isn't what you think it is!
Oh.
Shut the fuck up! We're talking to Chiaki!
Wait, no, you should hear out her. This is the first explanation Monomi's giving. You should literally hear out what she has to say.
No, I have nothing more to say.
Why?
Because we already know the killer's true identity, so the only thing left to do is vote.
Hold on! We're not satisfied yet.
If you say you are the traitor, please provide an explanation that will help us understand. We cannot vote until we are satisfied. That is what you said earlier, Chiaki.
Hey, if you're really the traitor, why'd you wait till now to reveal yourself?
It's weird, isn't it? Waiting until right now to out yourself.
She was compelled not to say anything until it was figured out, I guess.
It's definitely strange, right? Or rather, why was I able to do that? Maybe... I wanted to protect everyone, no matter the cost.
Huh?
Hey, Hajime. Can you do me a small favor?
Favor? Me?
I want you to prove to them that I'm the traitor.
What? What are you saying? Why do I have to do that?
I want to explain everything to you guys, but... as I expected, that's rather difficult. That's why... the only thing I can do is plead with you. I want you to do it. I believe you can prove it.
Whether I can prove it or not, that's not the problem. Don't you understand? You may as well be asking me to kill you.
Yeah. That's so fucked,
There's
bro.
no way I can do that.
But then if you don't do it, then everybody else will die.
I'm very sorry, but this is the only way. So please.
Looks like we gotta do what we can. It's not like I believe she's the traitor. There's just no way we can ignore this without confirming it.
If she was just disguised or something, this would have been a heck of a lot easier for us to understand, but...
She's not disguised at all, 'cause Chiaki isn't the traitor.
Monami?
Too bad. I'm not part of the same group as that girl. I don't know anything about that girl at all.
Well, that's obviously not true. You're literally not helping anything.
Hey, are you trying to cover for her like that? You suck!
Also, think about what you're doing. If you cover for her and then we vote for someone else, then you're literally condemning everybody to die, including her. So, you're literally stupid.
I've always been alone. I have no friends anywhere. That's why I have no relation to Chiaki whatsoever.
Hajime, you're going to listen to my request, right?
Damn it.
Chiaki isn't my friend. I hate Chiaki so much.
Alright, you're definitely fucking lying. Monami and Chiaki's relationship, proving it here is the only way. How are we gonna prove that? Their relationship?
Hajime, you stupid face! Let's all get along. I won't let you. First open and mix!
Excuse me? Vegeta? What the fuck are you doing here?
I won't let you. stupid face! Let's all get along! Hajime, you stupid face! Let's all get along! I won't let you! Burst open and mix! I can't lose! I won't let you! Burst open and mix! Chucky and I
Monami's notebook?
This is the end!
Oh shit. Wait.
When we investigated Nagito's cottage, I discovered a notebook with the new Sami logo on it.
I completely forgot about that. I blinked out on that. Monami can't write. So, are we saying Chiaki wrote it? And thus that proves the connection? That also would make sense, because the diary entry of, day 16 in the funhouse? Wasn't that talking about Nagito trying to go to the final dead room? And who was the person who stopped Nagito, or not Nagito, who was the person that stopped Hajime from going into the final dead room? It was Chiaki. God damn, that makes so much fucking sense now. Wow.
That's your notebook, right? The one Nagito stole from you.
I don't know. I don't know.
Don't tell me. Is that where the traitor's true identity is written?
That's right! Since I knew something like this would happen, I made sure to bring it here today.
Oh, so sudden?
Give me that notebook.
Day 1, I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and turned things bad. Day 2, Byakuya's the leader, a lot of things happen, yep.
What is this? Is this Monami's diary?
That's what I thought too, but apparently she can't write, so no.
Is the traitor's identity written in here?
Nagito was probably looking for that too. So that might be why he stole the notebook. But you wouldn't know who the traitor is just by reading this notebook. Of course, Nagito wouldn't know either. However, it's different for me.
You know?
It took me this long, but I finally understand.
No, the truth is I might have already known the moment I found this notebook. It's just that I wanted to turn my eyes from the truth it contained. But now I clearly know. I can't help but know.
First of all, this isn't Monami's diary. Apparently she can't write.
Honestly, I don't know how I didn't piece it together either, that she was the traitor, because she's the only one who saw Hajime try to go to the final dead room on that day, so...
Then the one who wrote this is...
Someone connected to Monami. Meaning, it's not a mistake to think that the traitor wrote it.
If so, is this like a report that the traitor was sending to Monami?
Is it evidence that they were observing our actions and reporting to Monami?
But how would you know who the traitor is from that?
Because there's an entry written in here that only me and one other person would know.
The topic we discussed in that entry, the final dead room.
In the notebook, there was a specific entry.
Day 16. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go into the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him.
There it is. It's true. I tried to go inside the final dead room, but the only one who knew that
Was Chiaki. If I win the life-threatening game, I'll be able to go into that octagon place, right? That's where the exit should be. I did it. I finally did it. I finally figured out where the exit is. I can get out. With this, I can finally get out. You can't do that. You shouldn't go in there. You won't find what you're looking for.
That's right. The only person who knew that is Chiaki. That's why Chiaki is the only person who could have possibly written about this.
There must be some mistake. I mean, if Chiaki is the traitor, what was all that time we spent with her?
Just because she's the traitor doesn't mean she didn't bond with us. Like...
Was that all a lie too?
Miss Sonia.
Chiaki is... She is being controlled by Monokuma. That is why we should help her.
I'm not satisfied either. I mean, if you were the traitor, there's no way you do something so stupid when we found the bomb.
It's really stupid to be fighting over something like this. Oh yeah, she swiped her key card. And so, with an annoyed expression on her face, Chiaki walked over to the bombs without saying a word. Took her handbook out of her pockets. Huh? And without hesitating, swiped her card. Well, the problem is Nagito didn't know who the traitor was. So if he was the one who programmed the card reader and he didn't know who the traitor was, then literally anybody could have swiped their card and it wouldn't matter. Now that I think about it, her going up and swiping her card, was that her trying to reveal that she was the traitor without outright telling everybody because she can't? Oh my god, there's so much shit that's making sense now that I look back at it. That's so weird. That's so interesting. Looks like I was wrong.
Now that you mention it, Chiaki immediately went to the card reader with her handbook.
She tested it out right away after being told it would only react to the traitor's handbook.
That doesn't make any sense. A traitor would be more cautious than that.
Chiaki probably knew the bomb was a fake. That's why she also knew Nagito's trap was a bluff.
She knew? That is a mistake! That must be a mistake! Why are you saying such things? Do you really want Chiaki to be the traitor?
She literally said she is. What are you fucking talking about, Sonia? Knock it off.
Of course not.
I will not believe it! I refuse to believe Chiaki is a traitor! There is just no way!
I don't want to believe it either. I don't want to believe, but
then nobody will be saved.
oh, okay. Well, this came from out of nowhere. All right, before we start, some of the accounts. Sonia's account. Sonia secretly used one of the bombs from the military base at the ancient ruins and found out the bombs were fake. Okay, what's the other one? Monokuma's account. Monokuma knew all along that the bombs were fake. However, he apparently never revealed the fact to anyone. Are those the only two?
Chiaki is not the traitor!
Oh, okay.
When we were trying to turn
Gas
off
mask.
the bomb,
Piece of blue paper.
didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If
Sonia's
she's
account.
a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
That's the only one I can
There's no way
see.
Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was me when I tried to detonate it.
Unless you know a
Wait,
whole lot.
is that doesn't sound false? Me. Or does it sound false? Well, no, Monokuma also knew, but that doesn't really count.
What about bombs? There's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
I don't want to believe it, but I have to move forward. I have to move towards the path of she's showing us.
Chiaki is not the traitor.
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was me when I tried
Oh no,
to
because
detonate
Monami
it.
was watching. If Monami was watching, she would have told everything to Chiaki because they're associated. Right. So you're lying.
That's not it. Sonia shouldn't have been the only one who knew it was a fake.
Monami knew, which means that Chiaki knew if she was the traitor, so...
Monami was also there when you found out the bomb at the military base wasn't real. You said so yourself.
Is that true, Miss Sonia?
Chiaki heard about it from Monami. That's why she knew the bomb was a fake.
Since I've been found out, I'll just confess. The reason I couldn't tell anyone I knew the bomb was a fake was because if I had said that, I would have had to explain how I heard about it from Monami.
I do not want to hear that.
Literally, why are you doing this? Literally the most clear-cut
Enough
case
already.
of her admitting it.
Please do not say another word.
This is just annoying at this point, Sonia. You're trying to get everybody killed. I'm kind of sick of your shit, I'm not gonna lie.
I do not want this anymore. I am so very tired of doubting people.
Sonia.
I'm very tired of doubting people, so I'm gonna get everyone killed instead. Stop. Literally stop.
And just because she knew the bomb was a fake does not mean we should decide she is the traitor!
That's not the only reason we're deciding she's the traitor. She also admitted that she was the traitor. So she's literally saying what you're telling us not to admit. What?
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
How the hell? Sonia, she's panicking pretty badly.
Even
Okay.
if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake. Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake. Damn it! Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too.
How the
After all,
fuck am I supposed to
I
beat
also knew
this?
the bomb was fake. Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Okay, Jesus Christ.
Knowing it was a fake isn't the problem. What matters is who told her. What matters is that she heard about it from Monami.
There was someone other than me and Monami
Monokuma?
who knew that bomb was fake.
Yeah, so?
That someone is Monokuma.
Yeah, but he said he didn't tell anybody.
Monokuma said so earlier, correct?
Yeah.
He knows everything about this island.
Doesn't matter. Oh. Monokuma already said he knew everything about this island.
There
Well,
was someone other than me and Monami
oh, is there another flashy point?
who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island.
Right.
Monokuma probably told Chiaki that it was... If so, you cannot declare that. Monami and Chiaki were working together.
I missed it.
There was someone other than me and Monami
Okay.
who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma.
Yep.
Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about Monokuma probably told Chiaki
Right.
that it was fake beforehand.
No. Because he said he didn't tell anybody. Right. Okay.
You're right. Monokuma probably knew the bomb was a fake. But Monokuma shouldn't have told anyone either.
Then where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used? I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base. To tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fake. I know that already. You should have said so earlier. Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow a killing was gonna happen. And that's why I'm just now telling you for the first time. Ooh, I feel relieved.
That... Monokuma may have just been lying.
No, he won't lie at times like this. You already know that.
Hajime, are you going to believe Monokuma over Chiaki?
I'm literally believing Chiaki what she said out of her mouth. What are you talking about?
That's not it.
What?
It's just, even if Chiaki is the traitor, is it really okay to vote for her? that basically just means we have to believe in Nagito's luck, right?
Yeah, it's either that or vote for someone else and then get everybody killed, so.
That's not it.
Are you telling us to trust his luck? Are you telling us to entrust our lives to that bastard?
Well, not for nothing, but the ultimate luck talent is an ultimate skill, so it works. As much as any other ultimate ability does. Like, if anything, the fact that he was luck is probably more reliable than voting randomly for a person, if I'm being quite honest, so.
There's no way I can believe in Nagito.
I'm telling you, that's not it. We shouldn't believe in Monokuma or Nagito. We have to believe in Chiaki.
Huh?
It doesn't matter who the traitor is. Even if Chiaki is the traitor, that's not the Chiaki I know. I believe in the Chiaki who's been with us this whole time. That Chiaki is saying she wants to protect us with her life. So the only thing we can do is believe her. If we don't, nobody's going to be saved.
Damn it.
Hey, can you listen to me a little? There's nothing to be sad about, you know? 'Cause this is different from what happened before. Unlike before, you guys don't have to stay alive by doubting someone. You guys can stay alive by believing in me.
Are you telling us to believe in you and sacrifice you? That is just too cruel.
I'm sorry.
Chiaki!
Monami, I'm sorry too. You're probably gonna get scolded by a lot of different people for this, but still, I want to protect everyone by any means. And I'm happy that I'm able to do that.
It's not up to me to decide whether that's right or wrong. However, I believe it's truly amazing that you were able to think like that. We could even call this a miracle.
Hey, what have you two been talking about? Everyone's jaws are dropping, you know?
I know. It's voting time, right?
Hey, Chiaki.
You don't have to worry. Believe in me, and cast your vote.
God damn it!
Why did it end up like this?
This sucks total balls. It's not fair. I feel the same as everyone else. There's no way I can agree to this. Emptiness, loneliness, sadness. But most of all, I'm ashamed of my weakness. But even so, I have to move forward. If we believe in the person who's urging us forward, then we have to start walking and believe with as much hope as possible in what lies ahead. Oh my god, and just to twist the knife in further, they're gonna make me choose again? Really?
Even so.
Man, I'm pooped. Let's just go ahead and announce the result. The traitor from the Future Foundation and Nagito Komeda's killer is Chiaki Nanami.
Damn it!
Are you serious? That was correct?
Yeah.
The fact that Chiaki was a traitor, the fact that Nagito's crime depended entirely on his luck. Everything was true.
Damn it.
Plus, that means the bastard managed to pull it off.
Congratulations, everyone.
Damn it.
Stupid, we're not celebrating at all.
Damn it!
Chiaki, let me ask you one more time. Are you really part of the Future Foundation? An agent of the organization that brought us to this island? Is that really your true identity?
I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys.
What?
That is...
I cannot believe it, even though I do not want to believe it. There is no choice but to believe, right?
I'm sorry.
It would have been better if I could have said it sooner, but I couldn't say it no matter what.
'Cause...
I can't betray the Future Foundation. Can't betray?
well...
Even if you want to fly, you can't, right? Even if you want to swim where you please, you can't, right? It's the same for me. Due to the nature of my existence, I will never be able to betray the Future Foundation. Okay, sounds like she's a robot or something like that. What the heck? But in the end, you did something similar. What you did is no different than sharing your secrets yourself. You're right.
Why?
Now's not the time to be laughing.
Well,
But strangely enough, I don't have any regrets. In fact, I'm somewhat happy. I was able to think I wanted to protect everyone. That's why I feel proud of my actions. You're still saying things I don't get, but if we ask you anything, you're just not going to answer, right? Like if we ask you why you were in the Future Foundation and stuff.
I'm sorry.
That is...
Even if you were a traitor, you never betrayed us. Chiaki, you will always be our friend even now. We don't blame you for this. That's why you don't need to apologize.
Yeah.
So the traitor was revealed and Chiaki lost? In the end, it all went according to Nagito's plan, huh?
Like...
About that. Was that really Nagito's goal? Is it really okay to say he was trying to find the killer and eliminate them? If so, isn't that strange? Strange?
So,
I mean, we nearly lost, right? And if Chiaki hadn't said anything, we definitely would have lost. So maybe his goal was to kill everybody except the traitor? Is that what you're saying? You've raised a good point. That's exactly it. Even though Nagito said he would weed out the traitor, he never said he would kill the traitor. Damn. What the hell did he read? Huh?
Yes, indeed.
Congratulations, you successfully stopped Nagito's plan. I mean, Nagito's plan was to reveal the traitor and kill everyone else besides the traitor. God damn, bro. That makes so much sense. Kill everyone besides the traitor?
Are you
That was
serious?
Nagito's goal?
Huh?
Why would he do something like that? Of all to form a plan that only the traitor would survive. Is that bastard really that twisted?
Nope.
It's okay. Okay, what?
Well,
I mean, it's not just Nagito's fault. If the circumstances had been different, he probably wouldn't have taken things so far.
Chiaki.
You really are a kind-hearted person.
hmm,
You think so? Geez, I wonder where you got your personality from.
perhaps.
Maybe our dad and our big brother, don't you think? Our dad and our big brother.
Hey, come on now.
Hey, don't go talking about your family all of a sudden. That's totally ripping off Teru Teru.
I can't lose.
Then I cannot lose to Chiaki. Just like Chiaki and everyone else, even if I know it's a fight I cannot win, I must try to retaliate.
Huh?
Retaliate? Oh, damn.
I will no longer let you do as you please.
Stupid! Stop! What are you doing?
As they say, we shall die together.
What are you gonna do? Oh, she blew up. She self-destructed? I mean, based, but he's just gonna come back. I'm assuming they're both gonna come back, right?
what'd you say?
What is going on?
Huh?
Monokuma, like, die?
No, no.
I'm not dead.
Ah!
Whoa, a new one fucking came out.
Phew.
Man, that surprised me. If only I didn't have a spare, I would have died.
I can't lose.
Not yet. I'm not done yet. Hey, wait! Okay, is this just gonna be a cycle?
Nobody can live in peace.
Stop it, I say. I'm sorry. I lose. Forgive me.
Damn.
Hey,
Not yet. Seriously, stop it. If you don't stop right now, it's gonna be destroyed.
I won't forgive you.
Of course, I'm doing it so that you'll all be destroyed. I will be the one to protect my students. It would have been a shame if you didn't do this, like, I don't know, the first time you try to kill someone.
I won't let you.
I will protect them with my life. I mean, that's sweet, but you should have done this, like, forever ago. Monami, you...
Hey.
Now then, how many of you are still here? You might as well come out all at once.
Ooh.
How many? Not that much. Just around 10 to the 60th power. Well... Huh? What'd you say?
What?
1 million.
Hmm.
1, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 1 million, 1 billion, 1 trillion, 1 quadrillion. Jump ahead, 10 to the 52nd power, 10 to the 56th power, and then 10 to the 60th. That's 10 to the 60th power.
Hey!
After all this, you're still joking around? You sure have quite the daring spirit.
Too bad!
Except I'm not joking. What are you even saying anymore? Didn't you see that scene? While you're doing this, my clones are continuously and endlessly created. Wait, I thought these were plushies. In the Monokuma manufacturing facility. But they're plushies. Right?
That's wrong!
Those were just stuffed animals. That's right. I checked them with my own hands. They're just plushies.
Damn it!
You're just bluffing, Monami. Finish him off.
Hey,
Even if it's just a plushie, even if you give it Monokuma's personality, it becomes a fully developed Monokuma. How the hell? What? What'd you say? How the fuck does that work? I'm pretty sure you were a full-fledged machine in the first game. How are you doing this? What? There's no way that's possible. That's not even magic. Magic, huh?
Could it be?
Have you already obtained that much power?
Hey!
Hold on, if you bring up magic so suddenly, we're gonna be so confused. Unless you mean magic in a technological sense, we don't understand this at all.
Hey!
What's going on? Don't tell me. They're not gonna call this magic or something. Well, I don't care how you interpret it.
in the end, even if Monami risks her life or does whatever, it doesn't matter to my army of 10 to the power of 60 strong!
Damn.
There's no value in that life you're risking. So how about this? This overwhelming despair! Does it make you dizzy from excitement?
How many copies do you have, Monami?
What's this?
How many Monamis are left to challenge my army of 10 to the 60th power? You don't even have to say anything, I know. Let's see, you just have 10 more left, right? I know everything. I am the conqueror of the new world.
I can't lose.
I won't give up, even if I have no chance of winning.
It's okay, Monami. Well,
It's not about giving up, you know.
let's believe in them.
Let's believe in everyone and leave the rest to them. What?
Right?
Damn it.
What the hell is going on? I do not know for certain, but the only thing I can say is
Please listen.
Monokuma is an enemy of the Future Foundation.
Like,
Does that mean there's another organization that's our enemy besides the Future Foundation?
this is bad.
We're in this situation because we got caught up in a dispute between these two organizations.
Damn it!
Okay, that's it. Let's just leave it the talk for later. Because the punishment time's gonna start. Yeah. Hold on, just a little more time.
Shing!
To wait or not to wait, that is the question, but which will cause more despair? That's the real question. If you think about it, you'd know, right? There's no way I'd wait, but I haven't.
I'm sorry.
Regardless, there's nothing else I can say. I'm not allowed to say anything more than I already have. Not that
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment. Special bleeding service.
For Monami too? Uh-oh.
Huh?
Why even Monami? It's just a 2-for-1 special. I could have killed that thing any time I wanted since she's not a student. And also, I don't need anybody that will defy me anymore.
Uh-huh.
Oh, also, I remember now. I'm an only
Sorry.
child.
That is...
What is that? It's okay. Even if I'm here, I'd just be a burden anyway. And not just that. I decided to believe in everyone.
You guys, I'm sorry about so many things. I'm sorry for lying to you. I'm sorry I couldn't protect you to the very end.
Protect? Was that something you wanted to do, or is that one of your, like, commands from the organization or something? Were you supposed to protect us? What does that mean?
Just one last time, let me say something that makes me sound like a teacher. There's no need to be a hero. You don't have to force yourself just to make people acknowledge you. When you do that, you end up blaming yourself, blaming other people, and feeling jealous of everyone. But still, it doesn't have to be like that. Even if people don't acknowledge you, you just have to be someone that you can be proud of. 'Cause you yourself are your biggest supporter. If you can learn to love yourself, that love will continue to support you for the rest of your life.
That's nice, but that literally has nothing to do with what's happening.
Love, love.
Okay.
Bye, everyone.
No!
It's okay. A shining future will always be waiting for you.
I don't like this.
It's true. It's absolutely true. 'Cause I know.
This fucking sucks.
Bye-bye. Please don't forget about your teacher.
I don't care about you, Monami. I only care about Chiaki. Jesus Christ.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Then let's proceed with high spirits. This is the very last punishment time. The very last, you say? What a fucking awful last punishment time. I hate this so much. Let me just... Okay. That was kind of funny. Sorry. Oh, no. Oh, they're doing it like a video game. That's so fitting, but oh my god, that's... Oh... Ultimate Gamer Chiaki Nanami's execution. Alright, at least it's... Oh, never mind. Oh, she's running. Pac-Man, that's copyrighted, Monokuma. Oh my god, she's gonna be crushed to death. Oh, that's so fucked. God damn, that reminds me so much of the Crusher from the first game, the Crusher execution. Rip to the goat. Rip to waifu. That's so sad. Even until the very end, I couldn't look away from Chiaki's final moments. Without realizing it, I had fallen to my knees. A feeling of powerlessness spread throughout my body. It's over. It just had to end. Before I could ask what I needed to ask, before I could say what I needed to say, Chiaki vanished before my eyes, and I couldn't even tell her thank you. If I had said that, would she have been comforted a little? As she was executed as the traitor, would she have been comforted a little? I don't know. My chest just hurt.
I don't believe it!
Good gracious, that was such a big surprise! As for Chiaki, she regularly took on the role of appointment during the class trials, as did Nagito too.
What?
And not only was she the traitor, she was Nagito's killer too.
Phew.
Oh well, don't worry about it. There won't be any more situations where you'll need to rely on them.
Huh?
What does that mean?
Hmm.
Now that the annoying rabbit is gone as well, all of the obstacles that have been keeping us stuck on this island are completely gone.
Hey!
Are you serious? We can really leave this island?
I shall now present.
Yep, congratulations. With this, I shall now announce the end of the Killing School trip. For you 5 who survived up until now, I shall give you the right to graduate. What does graduate mean? Thank you all for your hard work. What does graduate mean, Monokuma? Are you really okay with that? What do you mean? There are still 2 days left. If you were acting like your usual self, you would be setting things up so another killing happens right away. You're right. Stop it. What are you saying? What if Mr. Monokuma changes his mind? Also, you said U5, like you were emphasizing that part. Does the number of people matter more than the remaining time? That's why you're saying it's the end already, even though there are still 2 days left, right?
Huh?
It matters that there are 5 people left?
You.
Are you planning to make a volleyball team?
Stupid fool!
You need 6 people for volleyball. Don't stay quiet, say something. What's your actual purpose? You're an enemy and an enemy of the Future Foundation, so what's your true identity?
Hey,
If the Future Foundation is the world ender, then I will end the new world that the Future Foundation has created. Huh?
No.
Well, you just have to look forward to the rest after the countdown ends. That timer has almost reached 0. If it reaches 0, everything will end. The Future Foundation's lame plan will be nothing but toilet bubbles.
Hey,
And when that time comes, you'll know everything. You'll see all of your questions answered in one go. And then you guys will find out for yourselves just how messed up this new world is.
Hey.
Huh? A new world? Don't go saying new shit all of a sudden.
Yep.
Well, just think of the remaining 2 days until the countdown reaches 0 as a bonus. While you're at it, you should enjoy life on this tropical island to the fullest. Because once you leave this island, your hopeless lives back home will be waiting for you. Monokuma's boisterous laughter carried on for what felt like forever. Our questions, our worries, our sadness were simply ignored. Laughter just kept going on forever. As for what we did afterwards, honestly, it doesn't matter after all. Or at all. I did get all the plushies, yay! Sorry. I know this is a sad moment. I returned to my cottage for the time being and fell asleep. Even after I woke up, my will to move my body didn't come back. That's why I didn't look back on everything that happened up till now. I didn't think about what was gonna happen. I just kept on praying that nothing else would happen, and I burrowed deep into my sheets as if I were trying to hide. In doing so, I was somehow trying to endure the long day. And then the sun finally set. The day feels abnormally long when you spend it praying that nothing happens. Which reminds me, I haven't heard Monokuma's announcement. I guess that isn't needed anymore. Is everything really gonna end? What is everything anyway? How far, how much is everything? If we leave this island, is everything gonna end? There's still so much we don't know. About our school memories, the Future Foundation, Hope's Peak Academy, Monokuma's true purpose. Can we really end this and turn our back on all that? And not just that, if we're really leaving, then where are we going? To Hope's Peak Academy? That was my last night at Jabberwock Island. At a place where my worries didn't even matter. Everything was about to end. Timer down to 0. Nope, 55 minutes. I feel like I had a fun dream somehow. I think it was about my childhood. Because of that, I was able to face the day with a somewhat happier feeling than usual. That's right, it's the last day. According to Monokuma... Huh? Suddenly my body shuddered. Right when I opened my eyes, I was gripped by a fear that I had never felt before. A fear like I had been abandoned in this world. Completely, utterly alone. With nobody left on this island. Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, and Sonya. Like everyone was gone and I couldn't find them anywhere. I suddenly couldn't believe in anything. Like everything in this world was nothing but lies. Ah! I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the cottage. Oh my god. Hajime, you okay, buddy? You're losing it a bit. What the fuck is this? I rushed out of the cottage to escape that fear. I rushed out of the cottage. What is this? Is the game going meta on me? What is this? When I left the cottage, I randomly ran into her.
Hello there.
What the hell? Hajime, good timing. Okay, this must be a dream. Good timing? What do you mean?
See?
Remember Nagito's video message that we found at the factory? Yeah, when we were dealing with the bomb ruckus, what about it?
Well,
Apparently there was more to that message inside the laptop. Huh?
yep.
We weren't able to see it until a day or so had passed. Apparently it was locked by a timer. Did he set it up so that we wouldn't be able to watch it until after the class trial? Why would he do that?
Perhaps.
Maybe Nagito planned to leave this as his will? Nagito's will. Where is it right now? We were just planning to meet at the restaurant and watch it together. Got it, the restaurant. What the hell is going on? Maybe Hajime's hallucinating? I think he might be. I think Hajime needs some rest. I think he's not okay.
Yo!
Hey, you're late. Is it true Nagito really left another message? Kneel before Miss Sonia and thank her. She was the one who found it. I was going for a walk with Gundam's hamster and I found it when I stopped by the factory.
Listen well.
What the hell? A coincidence, you say? Wrong! This is the will of causality guiding you. Huh? Why would Miss Sonia be going for a walk with Gundam? I never... What the hell is going on?
Damn right.
So anyway, let's hurry up and play it. Yeah, you're right.
I wonder who's watching this message.
Is it the traitor from the Future Foundation? If so, congratulations. Looks like it ended the way I hoped it would. Ended the way he hoped it would. So he was trying to kill everyone else.
Damn it.
Nagito was trying to kill everyone except the traitor, damn it. It was just as Monokuma said.
Hey!
So he really set up the traitor as the killer and he even tried to make them survive the trial? But why would he do that? Enough with your useless talk. It appears there's still more. Hi, imposter. Byakuya. But if everyone but the traitor is watching this video, then unfortunately I guess I lost. The outcome is the complete opposite of the hope I believed in. Well, not that it matters for me anymore. I mean, no matter what the outcome is, it doesn't matter for a dropout like me. Now then, let's put this meaningless introduction aside and get down to business. To defeat the Hans. Sorry. Since I don't know who I'm talking to, I'm gonna speak so that both sides will understand. First of all, you might be wondering why I did all what I did. Well, I just took action after talking about it for so long. The special prize in the final 10 room allowed me to learn a certain truth. It would be troublesome if everyone found out, so I already disposed of that page. But anyways, I was totally surprised, I mean. So... he found more than just the student profiles, obviously. The Future Foundation's traitor must have known that truth all along, and whatever was blurted out there was the truth of whatever he wanted, or found out. And so I was able to learn the truth about this world and resolved to take action immediately. I shouldn't have made fun of Hajime. Deep down, I always wanted to become a protagonist myself. But now that I know the truth, as I look back on Monokuma's actions, I'm starting to see what he's planning. By giving us information about the island's mysteries and Future Foundation, he's raising all of your hopes. But only so that he can lead you into an unimaginable despair. Plus, Monokuma's trying to show that despair to someone. Perhaps that someone is... seriously pissing me off. Helen Ice... Aunt... Meth... Keth... Shilly Happy... Happy Wars. Fantastic. Jeez, what a hopeless truth. Who is Monokuma's true identity? How could they come up with a plan like that?
Now then.
But that's enough reflecting on the past. Let's talk about the future now. If you want to escape Monokuma's plan, there's a specific place you need to go. The key to enter that place is that message you found at Nezumi Castle. Well, normally you need to follow a bunch of steps to enter that place. But since that message gets rid of those steps, you can think of this as an Easter egg or something. It was probably left by someone other than Monokuma or Monami. That has nothing to do with me. Still think you're not... something... Stop it. I had to hide this until my plan came to an end, but I guess now's the time to announce it, right? So then I'll announce the password. Oh my god! It's Leon. He was the murderer all along. Holy shit. Wait, so then why is this here? I have questions. Why is this here? What is this? I don't get it. How is everything connected? That is the password that was written in Izumi Castle. You have to use that to enter the specific place. That's the only way you can escape Monokuma. I feel like I've been talking forever, but that's all for me. With this, my duty is finished. I believe my actions will become the foundation of this world's hope. And if that really happens, praise me. Tell others what I've accomplished. Erect a bronze statue of me. Respect me.
Please call me the ultimate hope.
Yeah, ultimate psychopath, more like it. This was Nagito's final message. That 11037 number that Nagito said was the password. Oh, Jesus Christ. There's no mistaking it. That's the password to enter the ancient ruin.
Hey.
You better hurry, I think. Let's go before the countdown reaches 0. You're right, let's go. So, okay. This is probably not a dream. If it's not a dream, I think this might be a representation of everybody's memories being fucked and them just kind of losing it a little bit after all that's happening. I kind of feel bad for everybody. Or it might not even be everybody. It might just be Hajime imagining all this in his head and everyone's just walking alongside him normally or something. Okay. Actually,
There's something wrong
that bastard
with you.
Nagito. He was screwed up to the very end. What was that praise me crap?
Of course not.
After all the crap he put us through, there's no way we'd ever do that.
All right!
Looks like it's a final turn. I'll punch Monokuma so hard he'll go flying around the world. As long as Coach Nekomaru and me are here, we won't lose. Just leave it to us.
Damn right.
Looks like the others have left already. We should go too. Okay, so they're seeing it too then? What, are you scared now? Of course not. Let's crush Monokuma's plan. You're right. There's nothing to worry about since everyone's here. Huh.
Easy as pie.
Now then, let us make haste to the ancient ruin. As long as we work together, we will not lose to Monokuma or anyone else. To go to the trouble of preparing something like this, Nagito was unpredictable until the very end. Ha. Okay. So... you're making me do it physically? What the hell? Now's not the time to relax. I need to hurry to the ancient ruin on the second island. What's happening? Okay, predictions. 1, this is originally what I said. Everybody's like weird memories that they've forgotten are kind of mishmashing, and what with the trauma of all the crap that's been happening, they're kind of like going nuts. Or 2, this whole world is a fucking simulation. Or 3, Danganronpa's just going wicked meta on me, and they're just showing the player how fucked everything is, and like the characters are fine. 3 things. I don't know which one I'm leaning towards. I feel like I'm leaning more towards like the first one. I feel like for the first one and second one, I'm at like 70-30 maybe. I'm so confused. This feels like it came out of nowhere, to be honest. Somehow it is quite nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Is it really safe to go inside? What's gonna be in there?
You are a boy, right?
It's so unreliable to be freaked out like that. You're a man, aren't you? There's also the countdown. There's no time to stand around.
I'm gonna do it!
Damn right, it's our last chance to get inside. I'm starting to feel nauseous from the thrills, the chills, the kills. Okay, that's Monokuma right there. If you're gonna let it out, why not do it in the Tupperware I keep with me?
Dumbass.
Hey, now it's not that time to fuck around.
young master Fuyuhiko.
Gonna be alright. You don't have to worry. I will protect my young master. Now then, let's go forward together. The hell? Don't treat me like a kid. Okay, I feel like they're hallucinating.
This is your leader's order.
Believe that hope lies beyond this point. That is your leader's order.
What?
What was that? I told her that you'd only understand piggy talk. I said you're so cool in piggy talk.
In the name of my family.
I'm going to kill you.
Hajime.
The password, please. Yeah, I know. This feels so random. 11037, right?
It's gonna be fine.
There's no need for you to worry. The only thing beyond this point is a shining future. Now then, let's open the door to the future. Beyond this door, the future is waiting. A sparkling future. Now then, let's move forward.
Is this a trial ground?
What is this?
But why am I at a trial ground?
It sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from before.
By the way,
Huh?
where did everyone go?
Everyone?
What? Something's wrong. What did I do? Oh my god, I'm like on meth right now. What the fuck is going on? No, that's not it. I'm not the weird one. What's really weird is... this world? Oh my god, is this a simulation? Is this a what is going on? What the fuck? I'm so confused. So is this all a simulation? What? This is going in a way that I did not expect at all. What is this? This feels like it came out of nowhere. This is... okay. Oh my god. That's so weird. But it's so interesting. Well, okay, I'm definitely saving. I am lobotomized right now. Okay, I'm gonna have to end it here, of course, like usual. I need some time with my thoughts. Chapter 0, excuse me, no. Anyways, I'm leaving it off here. I need to think. If you enjoyed this episode, hit the like button. If you want to see more of my future mental anguish, hit subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Keep pimpin' my Monokuma. Bashing Pips.